All right, well, let's just jump right into the reading. First off, we got Seven of Swords, King of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Hermit, Five of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so first off, with the Seven of Swords, what this is looking like to me is that you are trying to pull one over on yourself with the way you're able to get things started. So this is about your inner fire, your ability to do things. So now this is not saying that you don't have the ability to do what it is that you want to do, but there might be some obstacles and illusions that are blocking that currently. Moving on to the Queen of Cups, a lot of this looks like it has to do with a lot of deep-rooted emotional issues, and we got the Hermit here, so that is your soul journey, your spiritual journey. So really, I'm seeing that a lot of the things that you want to do right now, like you have the inner drive to do what it is that you want to do. You have that fire to do it. However, it looks like it's just not exactly the time yet. And I'm going to get to that in a second. But, moving back to, the pulling one over on yourself with the fire and then the emotions, because Queen of Cups that is your emotional self. That is your intuitive self. That is how you feel about things. So really, like, your intuition, the way you feel, your ideas, your creativity, mixed with the King of Wands, like everything is there and it's ready to go when the time is right. So really what I'm seeing is a lot of the things that need to happen before you can get to what it is that you really want to do and be in that place of the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups is your deeper spiritual journey. The Hermit represents a lot of reflection. So you are going to soon be kind of revisiting a lot of spiritual subjects for healing and moving on in your life that you had in your past. You're basically going to be revisiting a lot of different spiritual aspects. So many of these subject matters are going to be coming to light again. Maybe these were things that had popped up some months ago, some years ago, but basically it's kind of all coming full circle at this time for you to really deeply reflect on these things so that you are actually able to be where you want to be. And what I'm seeing is blocking that right now is it has a lot to do with finances, if not everything to do with finances here with the Five of Pentacles. But really in tarot, with anything with five, it's quick. It's going to pass soon. So any financial issues that you might be having now, they are going to even out. It is going to come to an end relatively pretty soon. It's going to be a relatively short struggle. So is there still going to be a lot of struggle? Yes. However, here we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this represents working hard, diligently focusing on what it is that you want to do, and 8 out of 10. The tarot goes up to 10. You have 8, you're like 80% of the way there. So this is actually a really, really good sign. So really, to put everything together here, you have the fire. Your emotions are in the right place. And this is really great to have a fire and water combo here. You have like the divine masculine fire energy. You have the divine feminine water energy. It's very balanced, but it looks like, these other external factors are asking you to just, okay, look, you have the energy within you already. It's already innate within you, but be a little bit more realistic about the time frame of what you want to do, and be a little bit more realistic of where you are in your finances and how much further that you need to go, which actually in the end it's really not that much far to go. So you really don't have much further to go to get to where it is that you truly want to be. So all in all, actually, this is a pretty good spread. This is a pretty good read. With the deception card here, the Seven of Swords, sometimes I will just throw it in. Sometimes it can indicate that there could be somebody around you that might be deceptive. It could be somebody around you that might not be fully transparent. It can also just represent a lack of transparency. So, take that with a grain of salt, but really considering the cards surrounding this and the Hermit that's kind of bookending this spread here, I would say that this is more about being more logical about any type of goal that you might be setting. But yeah, that is what I see. I hope that resonated with you.
Absolutely. You said roast me. You really roasted. I mean, I was literally just having conversations about like this exact thing, like about revisiting, especially like this, like the spirit, the inward journey, and like kind of remembering things I had done before that I just lost touch with, and then needing to reconnect with that, but also with my finances, like something that I've been working towards, like so much. And it's just like, I'm trying to save, I'm trying to do that, but it feels impossible. And I'm like, no, but I need this now, but I'm not there yet. And so it's really frustrating. And I will try to cut corners sometimes, or I'll try to like do, so I know I'm doing that to myself too, where it's just, and I kind of needed that like check, where it's like, I can't just jump into it if I'm not ready. If it's not there, it's not there yet. And it just sucks to hear.
Yeah, well, the good thing is that you're not completely in illusion that it's possible. It's just, you want it right now, but that's just not going to happen. The energy to make it happen is there. Your emotions are in the right place. It's just not going to be there right now. But
and I think that's
it's there. It's just not right now.
Yeah, it's just the weight, right? It's like if all of it's there, and I'm like, oh, why can't I do it now? But
well, to me, from what I'm seeing in the cards, is really, you'll know when you kind of revisit. There's going to be a lot of revisiting these spiritual themes, and once that starts to happen, that's going to be the key. Literally, that's going to be the key that unlocks the whole process. So once that starts to happen, then you'll know that, okay, cool.
Yeah,
things are coming into alignment.
Yeah, and if anything, that does make me feel hopeful, because it's very easy to feel hopeless when you have that drive and you have all of that, and it's just not happening, and like you're what you want is like not happening. And so at least I know it's not all terrible and dreary. That there is,
nope,
it's not doom and gloom, and like it's hard, but which I still need to hear that anyway. Where it's like it's not ideal now, but that doesn't mean, like you said, like doesn't mean it's never going to be.
With the Five of Pentacles, it's really, really hard struggle right now, but before you know it, it's going to be over with.
Yeah, it's just so funny. I was literally like right before this call, I was literally having this conversation. So I just like literally just had this conversation. So it's like really funny that like precise thing just came out. So that's pretty amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.